Good morning, good morning. This is Renata Brown here with Inspire Magazine, and we have the pleasure of having Chef Brian Reynolds, celebrity chef, with us. He's going to spend a few minutes with us, and we're going to delve into where he started his career and just have a chat with him. Good morning, Brian. How are you doing?
Good morning, Renata. I'm fine, thank you.
We're glad to have you here with us this morning and just relax, just thinking you're just sitting in the kitchen chatting with somebody.
All right.
So the first thing it really that came to mind was, what is your first memory of cooking? Did you always want to be a chef?
No, ma'am, I had no idea it was in me. One of the first times I can remember cooking is in the kitchen at home, being about 8 or 9. It was seven of us, and we all had the chance and the time to cook in the kitchen. So pulling the chair up to the stove, and I think it was one of those quick meals where my mom helped me cut the pack of hot dogs open and put them in the cold water, and then she turned the stove on. So that was pretty much one of my first memories.
So when did you know you wanted to be a chef? It's a long way from hot dogs to what you do now.
It's a real long way because I don't even cook them or eat them. um, I think it was when just being out on my own in Atlanta, finally moved to Atlanta, and cooking and inviting friends and family over, and everybody seemed to have that same, idea after tasting or eating my food. It's like, man, you need to be selling this. And after hearing it so many times, I started doing bless meals where I would cook for people and not have them pay for it. And then I cooked for people at church, and the word of mouth just got around, and I finally got one of my big clients some years ago. I was a personal private chef for Byron Cage, the gospel singer.
That's awesome. So if you can cook for anybody. I know you're a celebrity chef and you cook for a lot of famous people, but if you just had one person that you wanted to cook for, who would they be, and what would you want to cook, assuming that that's something that they liked?
For some reason, I think I would have to go with Barack and Michelle Obama. I don't know why, but I mean, like everybody else, I just adore them. So I would want to cook a romantic dinner for them too. And not knowing what they like, I do think they probably eat healthy. So I would probably do something like a pan seared salmon with maybe a mm, shrimp, Cajun shrimp cream sauce over some brown rice with some grilled asparagus. Just came to mind. But that's who I think I would want to cook for.
Okay, well, who knows? They could be listening in.
I hope so.
Awesome. So, so you've accomplished a lot. I mean, from cooking at the Tyler Perry Studio, one of the chefs there for that magnificent opening, and so many other things that people can read about in your bio in this full story. But if you had a couple of goals that you want to achieve over the next decade, seeing that we're in a new year and a new decade, what would those be?
Well, my goal is going to be finally opening up a small bistro style restaurant or eatery. That's one of my main accomplishments that I want to kind of get done. I'll be on this earth before my time comes. And I have the idea of, once again, that generational inheritance. So I want to open up my restaurant, but I want to sign it over to my dad and allow him to sign it back to me so I can then sign it over to my son to start that generation inheritance.
Well, that's awesome. And so we're here in Atlanta. So are you planning to start this in Atlanta?
I am. I am.
Okay. All right, you heard that. We have people from all over the country and all over the world that view us. So you'll have to come to Atlanta if you want to partake. So where can people find you now? How do people get in contact with you?
Well, I'm still word of mouth, but I'm on all social medias: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. You can type my name in, Google me, and for some reason I seem to pop up within the first three pages on Google. But I also do corporate lunch catering through Try Hungry.
So go ahead and spell your name for those that are listening in.
Chef Reynolds, Chef Brian Reynolds, BrianReynolds.
All right, so you heard him. You can Google him and find him and connect with him. Well, it's been a pleasure for these couple of minutes of you taking out your time and sharing with us. And we hope that the Obamas will be listening in and connect with you. But meanwhile, you can find him, and good luck in all your endeavors. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate